and the Managing Director of Mpora Geotech Consultants. A couple of years ago, we came here to inspect this kind of faulting that runs all the way from Kikorongo and cuts through up to the lime works in front. So unfortunately, that time this part was not visible, but I remember talking about it extending on this side, and because there was a bit of construction by then, but now you can see the effects. This faulting is caused by tectonic movements in this area. We are in the rift system, the East African rift system, and this place is seismically active. We are still experiencing a lot of earthquakes, and tectonic movements are taking place in this area. The whole region actually, all the way up to the Albertine system, and this is mainly a fault zone, an ancient fault zone that has now started surfacing here. About 100 meters away, we saw this about 3 years ago, about 4 years actually, and all the water that would come from the hillsides would actually go into this fault zone, and these opened up gaps. And we realized that it was very deep, and the only way we can do this, to do a further survey, is to carry out what we call seismic refraction surveys, which is a geophysical method that you use here to know how deep this kind of crack and faulting is. Because right now we cannot determine until we carry out serious geophysical surveys and then determine how deep it is. But this stretches, and we've warned the people on the other side that building along this fault zone is really very dangerous, because their houses will get cracked. And if you go to Muhokya town, some of the houses are already cracked because of this. And this is going to continue because this is a natural phenomenon. We can't stop it. We can't stop it, but we can only advise geologically where to place certain infrastructure. Maybe we are lucky here, we are on the side of the road, but this can continue. There is actually a possibility that it can continue and even destroy part of the road on the other side. So this is a continuous phenomenon. Yes.
So do you think we should be scared when we see this widening?
The people shouldn't get so scared, but people should avoid building along the fault zones, along the fault lines. Like some houses that are along this side in the town in Muhokya, people should really desist. Our advice, our technical advice as technical people is, do not build along the fault zones and the fault lines that are already evident to us, even if they are not yet evident, but we know the line that it's following. So our advice is, do not construct along the fault zone. Yes. Probably during the construction, the reconstruction of this road, they did not carry out detailed geotechnical investigations of this area, and they resurfaced the road. But as I said, some of these faults you can't see them, but you'll only see them when they happen like this, as they get wider and wider. The last time we checked the gap, the faulting, it was about 30 centimeters, but when we came after 1.5 years, it had almost gone to a meter. So this is actually a continuous phenomenon, as I said, and it is because of the where we are in the rift system, and very seismically active area.